Man, it's getting wild out here. It looks like the floodgates of drama have officially blown open for Saweetie. Ever since her so-called friend decided to air her out, it's been one thing after another. Like all the secrets she tried to bury are clawing their way to the surface. People online are going crazy, and every new piece of gossip just makes things messier. So if you're not caught up, let's rewind a bit. There's this woman who goes by the name Maybach May, and she used to work for Saweetie, or at least that's what she claims. According to her, she was out here putting in work, but Saweetie allegedly didn't pay her. That's where the whole storm started. At first, everyone thought it was just another assistant versus celebrity situation. But oh no, this story took a dark turn real quick. See, not long after, people started digging into who Maybach May really was. Turns out the street's been whispering that she's allegedly a high-class madam. Yeah, the type who connects powerful clients with women who, let's just say, offer more than just good conversation. Now here's where it gets wild. Folks started saying that Saweetie wasn't just friends with May, but actually one of her girls. Allegedly, Saweetie was part of the yacht scene, and if you don't know what that means, buckle up. The so-called yacht girls are women who get invited to fancy boats full of rich men, luxury drinks, and wild energy. But according to insiders, these trips get real personal once the boat leaves the dock. Out on the ocean, away from the cameras and the rules, things happen that would never fly on land. People been saying Saweetie allegedly made serious money from these secret yacht trips. But what's really blowing up is not just that she might have been part of that world, it's how she treated her own friends. Because now an old podcast clip just resurfaced, and it's putting Saweetie in a whole new light. The clip comes from Winter Blanco's podcast, and in it, Winter drops some heavy accusations about Saweetie's loyalty. She claims that Saweetie was out here doing her own friend dirty. Yeah, she allegedly hooked up with her friend's man behind her back. The internet couldn't believe it. Saweetie, the icy, glam-loving girl who everyone thought had class, now being called out for betrayal? It's wild. See, people always saw Saweetie as that bad girl with a good heart and, confident, fashionable, but still cool and humble. She had that perfect mix of boss energy and sweet vibes. But now this scandal is shaking that image to the core. The fans who once adored her are starting to look at her sideways. And honestly, if these rumors are true, it's not a good look at all. Because betraying a friend, that's the kind of move that leaves a permanent stain. And this is just the beginning, because once this story caught fire, even more shocking details started coming out. Things just got way messier, and the streets won't stop talking. After that podcast clip started making waves, people couldn't believe what they were hearing. Saweetie, the same girl who built her whole image on confidence and self-respect, now being accused of crossing her own friend? That's the kind of drama that makes everyone stop scrolling. So in that Winter Blanco podcast, Winter didn't hold back at all. She said straight up that Saweetie was messing around with her friend's man, and it wasn't just a rumor. It came with attitude, emotion, and that tone of "I'm done keeping quiet." Winter was basically saying Saweetie ain't who y'all think she is. And the way she said it, you could feel that she wasn't just talking, she was venting. See, the crazy part is that Saweetie used to have this reputation for being that girl who kept it classy. She was known for her glow-ups, her fashion, her vibe. She gave off that pretty but loyal energy. So to hear that she might have gone behind her friend's back, that's wild. Fans started flooding the comments saying, no way Saweetie would do that. But at the same time, others started bringing up moments that didn't age well, like old interviews and pictures that suddenly seemed a little suspicious now. Once people start connecting dots, it's over, and social media detectives, they were on it fast. Screenshots started floating around, rumors about who the mystery man was, and whispers from people who claimed to have seen Saweetie and this guy together. It's like the internet turned into a full-blown investigation overnight. And get this, it wasn't just fans reacting. Other influencers and industry insiders started throwing their own shade too. Some of them didn't name names, but everyone knew who they were talking about. Posts saying things like loyalty is rare these days, or some girls will smile in your face and text your man after. Yeah, those were aimed right at Saweetie. Now, Saweetie hasn't directly responded to the betrayal rumors, but she's been posting cryptic stuff. Captions like, "Focus on yourself always, and people will twist your peace." That kind of talk just made things worse, because now people think she's trying to dodge accountability. It's like she's not denying it, but she's not owning it either. And fans are split right down the middle. Some say, let her live, she's grown, while others are calling her fake and disloyal. But here's the twist. Maybach May, the woman who started this whole firestorm, decided to keep talking. And what she dropped next took things to another level. Because apparently there's way more to this story than just betrayal, and there's money, power, and secret deals that nobody saw coming. Now buckle up, because Maybach May just turned this drama into a full-blown storm. After she called Saweetie out for not paying her, most people thought it was just about money. But no, May came back swinging with claims that made everyone's jaw drop. She started talking about Saweetie's real lifestyle, and what she said had people questioning everything they thought they knew about her. So, Maybach May, this woman is bold, confident, and clearly not scared of nobody. She went live and started spilling like there was no tomorrow. According to her, she wasn't just Saweetie's assistant, she was handling arrangements. That means setting up luxury trips, private parties, and exclusive events for the elite. But then she said something that made everyone stop in their tracks. She claimed Saweetie was living a double life. May said, "Don't let that icy girl image fool you. She's been out here playing the game for real." And when people asked what game, May hinted at those infamous yacht parties. You know, the ones where only millionaires, models, and a few chosen guests get invited. According to her, Saweetie was allegedly one of those women who could charm any man in the room, and those yacht trips weren't just for fun. May painted the picture of a world filled with designer bags, champagne, and whispered deals, but also betrayal and greed. The comment section went wild. Some people said May was just bitter and trying to ruin Saweetie's name because she didn't get her money. But others were like, hold up, this actually makes sense. They started connecting dots. The sudden wealth, the luxury vacations, the mystery around her lifestyle. It was like everyone suddenly became a detective. May didn't stop there either. She claimed she had receipts. She said she's got screenshots, photos, and proof of conversations that would blow the internet up. That line alone set social media on fire. People started begging her to post the evidence, tagging her nonstop, saying, "Drop the receipts, May. We need the truth." Meanwhile, Saweetie's fans tried to defend her, saying people were just jealous of her success. But even some of her day one supporters admitted that this situation was starting to look suspicious. The silence from Saweetie wasn't helping either. No public statement, no denial, just vibes and cryptic posts. And in the entertainment world, silence can be louder than words. Now here's the wildest part. While everyone was focused on the non-payment drama and the yacht rumors, May threw another bomb. She said Saweetie had no loyalty, not even to her own circle. That's when she hinted that the friend whose man Saweetie allegedly messed with wasn't just a random. It was someone close in the industry. Someone people knew. If that's true, we're not just talking about a messy betrayal. This could break up real friendships and even business deals in Hollywood. Now this is where everything hits the fan. After weeks of whispers, shade, and cryptic posts, the friend who allegedly got betrayed by Saweetie finally spoke up. And her side of the story had people gasping. No more rumors, no more guessing games. She decided to tell her truth, and it got ugly fast. So, according to insiders, this friend had been quiet for a while because she didn't want to make it public. She was hurt, embarrassed, and honestly just trying to process everything. But once that old Winter Blanco podcast started trending again and people started tagging her nonstop, she couldn't take it anymore. She went live, and let's just say, she did not hold back. She said straight up, "It's always the ones you think got your back that stab you the deepest." That line alone had the internet shook. She didn't drop Saweetie's name directly, but come on, everyone knew who she was talking about. She said she trusted her friend around her man, never thinking she'd have to watch her own back. But then little things started to feel off. Weird vibes, sneaky texts, sudden distance. You know that gut feeling when something's not right? Yeah, she said she felt it. According to her, the truth came out one night when her man slipped up and exposed everything. He allegedly admitted that something happened between him and Saweetie and that it wasn't just a mistake. The way she described it, her voice cracking, trying to stay strong, it was heartbreaking. She said it felt like getting hit twice, first by her man, then by her own friend. The live blew up instantly. People were screen recording, commenting, and sharing clips like crazy. Half the internet was saying, "Saweetie is done for," while the other half was still begging for proof. But the friend wasn't done yet. She said, "Y'all think fame makes people real, but it only hides the fake better." That one line went viral everywhere. Now, Saweetie still didn't respond directly, but she posted something hours later that made everyone raise their eyebrows. A photo of her smiling with the caption, "I don't chase, I attract. What's meant for me will find me." Some fans said it was just a random post, but others called it a straight-up subtweet, like she was saying she doesn't care about the drama. Or worse, that she's unbothered after everything. That just made the situation even hotter. Comment sections were flooded with people calling her cold and heartless. Meanwhile, the friends started gaining massive support, with women flooding her DMs saying they've been through the same kind of betrayal. But what no one saw coming next was that someone close to both of them was about to step in. And what they revealed turned this story from messy to explosive. This is where the story goes from messy to straight explosive. Just when people thought they'd heard it all, someone who claimed to be close to both Saweetie and her former friend came forward. And what they revealed had everyone's jaws on the floor. This wasn't just about betrayal anymore. This was about premeditation. So here's how it started. An anonymous source hit up one of those big T pages saying they had inside info on the entire situation. They said they'd been around both Saweetie and the friend during that time and that things weren't as innocent as people believed. According to them, Saweetie and the guy had been getting too comfortable long before anyone found out. They claimed the chemistry was obvious. Flirty jokes, long stares, those little moments people brush off but can't ignore. And here's the twist. The insider said the friend actually trusted Saweetie so much that she used to invite her everywhere. Private events, dinners, even trips. The guy and Saweetie supposedly got closer every time until it crossed the line. The insider said it wasn't no accident. They knew what they were doing. That one statement broke the internet. People started rewatching old clips and red carpet videos, pointing out moments that suddenly looked suspicious, like when Saweetie would laugh too hard at the guy's jokes or when they stood a little too close. Fans were analyzing body language like FBI agents. And honestly, some of those clips did look off. The insider even dropped that the friend had doubts at one point, but every time she brought it up, Saweetie would reassure her, saying, "Girl, you know I'd never do you like that." Whew. That line alone made the betrayal feel 10 times worse, because that's not just crossing a boundary, and that's breaking trust while pretending to protect it. And when it came to the yacht rumors, the insider didn't deny those either. They said Saweetie had been moving in high-end circles for a while, and not everyone around her had pure intentions. Apparently, some of those business trips were more like secret getaways with luxury, money, and hidden agendas involved. The insider claimed Saweetie got caught up in that world, and it changed her. They said she started caring more about the lifestyle than the loyalty. Once that part dropped, fans started saying this wasn't just a messy friendship, it was a pattern. People started recalling old controversies Saweetie had been part of and began piecing them together, wondering if this was who she really was all along. And let's not forget, and through all this chaos, Saweetie stayed silent. Not one real statement, not one apology, not one acknowledgement, just vibes, photos, and quotes about protecting peace. That silence? It's got everyone wondering if maybe the insider was right all along. But trust me, this story isn't over yet, because in the final part, the entire situation flips when fans start digging deeper and find shocking details that could change everything we thought we knew about Saweetie. And here it is, and the grand finale. After weeks of chaos, leaks, and nonstop drama, the fans themselves took control of the situation and started piecing everything together. The streets were buzzing, the blogs were flooded, and Saweetie's so-called icy girl image, it's melting fast under all this heat. So after that insider spilled the tea, social media detectives went crazy. People started revisiting old interviews, old pictures, and even old lyrics from Saweetie's songs, trying to find clues about what really went down. And believe it or not, they found some wild stuff that had folks shook. One fan pointed out how Saweetie once hinted in an interview that not everyone deserves loyalty. And another dug up a post from the same time she was allegedly seeing her friend's man. That timing looked way too suspicious. Then came the screenshots, supposed messages where she was being way too friendly with the dude, late at night, using heart emojis and flirty words. Some people said those screenshots were fake, but others swore they were real. Either way, the timing, the tone, the energy, it all lined up a little too perfectly. Now fans started connecting those yacht stories to pictures Saweetie posted during private trips. People compared backgrounds, matching them with known yacht interiors from luxury events. It looked like she'd been on multiple trips with the same circle that Maybach May talked about. That sent the internet into full chaos mode. And while all of this was happening, Saweetie kept trying to act like everything was fine. She was posting glam shots, promoting her music, smiling like nothing ever happened. But that just made people angrier. They wanted answers, not another selfie. Some fans said she was being smart by staying silent, but most said, nah, she's dodging accountability. It was a whole mess in the comment sections. Full-on debates, arguments, and even fans turning on each other. Then one of the biggest celebrity gossip outlets dropped a bomb. They said Saweetie's team had been trying to control the narrative behind the scenes. They were allegedly reaching out to platforms, asking them to take down certain videos or posts that mentioned her name. That just confirmed what people were already suspecting. This scandal was way bigger than anyone thought. By now, the internet had officially decided, whether the rumors were true or not, Saweetie's reputation had taken a serious hit. She went from being the fun, confident, good vibes only girl everyone rooted for, to someone the public wasn't sure they could trust anymore. Her brand deals started getting quieter, her fan pages went silent, and even other celebs stopped showing public support. That silence spoke volumes. It's crazy how fast things can flip in this industry. One moment, you're the face of confidence and independence. The next, you're trending for all the wrong reasons. Whether Saweetie's guilty or just caught in a storm of lies, one thing's for sure. Her sweet image will never look the same again. And that's the full breakdown straight from Starbuzz Daily. Make sure to like, comment, and share your thoughts below. Do you think Saweetie really betrayed her friend? Or is she just another target of Hollywood rumors? Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next wild story, because trust me, the drama never sleeps, and neither do we. See you on the next one.